Greetings, everybody. It's your humble author, narrator, and fictional character, Daniel Lewis Crumpton. It is May the 6th, 2024, and I know the whole world, including myself, are deeply engrossed in the Kendrick Lamar versus BBL Drizzy's feud, which is wonderful. So I don't know how many people in this climate this video is going to reach, but that's okay. I don't normally put this kind of content out. Anybody who follows Zen in the Car or the Wartown Times knows that I'm more of a political activist with a spiritual twist and comedy. So I don't talk normally on any of my channels about things of this nature, and of that nature is the things that happened during the April 8th, 2024 eclipse. I normally don't talk about UAPs or UFOs, though that subject matter is something I'm deeply fascinated by. And if we were having a personal conversation, I could talk about it ad nauseum, but normally I don't put it out through my internet machine channels. That being the case, something did happen during the April 8th, 2024 in my presence and my good friend Mona Lucia of MonaLucia.com. And I did want to share it and get it out as soon as I possibly could. Would have been out a lot sooner. I don't live to put things on the internet. However, I wanted to wait to see how all the information came in from the April 8th, 2024 eclipse and how it kind of panned out to decide whether or not if I actually had anything relevant for those who were enthusiasts of UAPs, UFOs, the supernatural, kooky things like that. Nevertheless, here is the video. And again, this will probably be a shorter version because I just wanted to get the footage out, and I'll probably do a longer version of this to give more context because it gets really bizarre, very bizarre and fascinating. So needless to say, I was at the 2017 Path of Totality in South Carolina. It was such a mind-blowing event. I was not going to miss the April 8th, 2024 eclipse without going from Georgia to the Path of Totality. And again, me and my good friend Mona Lucia of MonaLucia.com, we travel to Illinois, and not just any place in Illinois. We traveled to a place called Little Egypt, specifically a deserted ghost town named Cairo, which incidentally, and we didn't plan this. Me and Mona didn't plan this at all. We actually had a different destination in mind, but through fate and circumstance, we were brought to Cairo, Illinois, on 33rd Street and Sycamore, where there was a giant pyramidical type thing in this ghost town, which I'll put pictures up shortly, to view the solar eclipse in totality. So we went there, we did that, and it was brilliant. There were some oddities that I'll talk about in a longer video. However, what occurred didn't really come across my attention until I got back to Georgia. Of course, when we got back to Georgia after going through TikTok and YouTube, we saw a lot of videos and content that were put out during the eclipse that showed, look, I don't know if anybody's saying it's aliens or interdimensionals or whatever, but things in the sky that were unidentified or unidentified aerial phenomenon or UFOs, whatever you want to call them, things in the air that you don't know what it is. And of course, in Wartown, we all live near the Air Force Base, so I kind of know what airplanes look like in the sky. However, the footage that I'm going to share with you, I don't know what this is. I'll leave it to you guys. So I didn't notice it. Mona didn't notice it when we were actually there. We didn't notice it, again, until we got back. Of course, when we got back, I looked through the internet and was looking at all the videos of people who had caught on camera with their phones things that they couldn't explain. So this first clip is really what caught my attention that I'm going to play, that came across my attention and got me on the rabbit trail. And so it's from the Free Press Journal, and this is what they saw in Arlington, Texas.
What is that?
as you can see, that video shows an object above the clouds or going through the clouds that doesn't look like an airplane to me and didn't look like an airplane to the crowd that was there recording it with their phones, which the government told us not to do. Anyway, I don't know what that was. I have seen a lot of other debunking videos after the fact, which is why it's taken me so long to put this video up, because I wanted to let the debunkers say what they had to say, because maybe I didn't have anything. But there are a lot of debunkers who were saying this is the shadow of an airplane because there's an airport nearby coming through the clouds. And so maybe not. I don't know. I mean, during an eclipse, who knows? I mean, it's such a rare thing. How do you know what kind of shadow certain things cast? I don't know. And so obviously this took off on TikTok, and here are some of the other different angles or different takes on what this object was during the eclipse on TikTok. Let's take a look.
Take a look at the following footage. This was captured by a witness in Texas as he was filming the eclipse. He manages to capture something so much more than just the eclipse, what looks like some sort of unidentified object shooting through the sky. But the question remains, what is it? Is it a rocket? Is it a UFO? Is it a creature? Take a look at this. Tell me what you think.
Bruh.
Look, there's something flying through the air. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Yo, what the fuck?
Aliens!
Yo. Bruh.
Look, there's something flying through the air. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Yo, what the fuck?
Aliens!
Yo. Bruh.
Video going viral after an object was seen flying in the sky during the solar eclipse in Texas. Now, there's been a lot of talks about this eclipse that just happened today. Now, in just a moment, I'm gonna play this clip and let me know your thoughts on what you think it was in the comments.
Bruh.
Look, there's something flying through the air. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Yo, what the fuck?
Aliens!
Yo.
Now, the video is weird and people still don't know what it was. As many of you can see, it just flew right through the clouds and after it just disappeared. But let me know, do you think we're gonna start to see a lot of strange things happening? The next solar eclipse won't be until 2044. It will travel from California through Florida. After that, a 2078 eclipse will pass through the 9 southern states. In just a moment, I'm gonna play an up-close clip of a different angle of the object in Texas flying during the solar eclipse. This is for the fools. Make sure to like, comment, follow.
Back up.
Remember, if y'all was on live with me, when I said I seen something flying during the eclipse, this is exactly what I seen. This right here, somebody else caught it. I knew I was gonna come across it. Somebody that caught a whole UFO or a spaceship gliding across the sky during the eclipse. I told y'all I seen it, bro. Let's run it back. Y'all see this flying over the clouds, and now where is it at now? It's gone. It's cloaked. I'm not gonna cap, this one was actually crazy because I actually seen this. And while I was on live, y'all tried to say I was capping. But look, right here, y'all just seen it. And as all the clips stay steady coming in, I'm gonna keep y'all tuned because there's something definitely strange going on, gang.
So videos like that were all over TikTok, and they had me thinking about things because when me and Mona were in the path of totality, which coincidentally was in the middle of the X between 2017 and 2024, so it was right there in the middle of both paths. X marked the spot, and while we were there, Mona was recording for her website monalucia.com She was recording a commentary about 8 to 10 feet away from me, where I was also once again disobeying the government and looking directly at the eclipse without glasses because it's me and I'm not blind. Now, while I was actually looking up at the eclipse, the when totality was occurring, I had my phone, and I was doing this right here, kind of recording it while I was looking at it. And of course, I glanced over at my screen. Now, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but when you're watching a lot of these videos where people are pointing their phones up during totality, the phone, you tech people would know this, but maybe a lot of people don't know this. The phone will pick up what you're recording as if it's still daylight, but from your eyes, while it's occurring, everything is getting pitch black. So when I looked up into my screen, it looked like daylight to me through the phone. And so I only recorded 11 seconds of it because I'm like, well, what's the point of recording? I thought it would record what I'm actually seeing, but it didn't. So I stopped it and then put my phone down. I only got 11 seconds during totality. I think Mona got 46 seconds while she was actually staring into her phone because she didn't want to look at totality, which is fine. So she got about 46 seconds of the totality, and I got 11 seconds of totality, and didn't pay any attention to it. Now, when we got back to Georgia after looking at all these videos of this object, I said, maybe I should go back through my pictures and everything of that moment and see what I see. And so I did. I went back through mine, and what I saw was what was in the Arlington video, and I think there was one from Oklahoma that was very similar. And again, I would. There's no way I would have seen it with my naked eye. It had to be through the phone. There's no way that Mona could have seen it with her naked eye. It had to be through the phone because everything was pitch black. And so, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play my recording of this object, which is an unidentified aerial phenomenon, and then I'm going to play Mona's clip of the unidentified aerial phenomenon back to back, and then I'm also going to slow it down at half speed, 5%, 1%, so that you guys can see what our phones recorded. And again, I have a Droid, and Mona was using an iPhone, so you got two different types of tech recording this event. You can hear in my clip, which will be the first one, you will hear Mona speaking, and you can sync it up with her speaking in the second clip and judge for yourself. And anyone who wants the original file with all the metadata to show that it's not been doctored or anything like that, you're welcome to message me, and I will happily send it to you to examine and dissect and tear apart and explain what this is to me. Again, I normally don't put out this kind of content. I'm not insinuating that it's any kind of alien life or interdimensional life or ghosts or dragons or anything like that. I don't know what we caught on camera, and I need your help to help me sleep at night knowing what this is. So I'm going to go ahead and play the clip and let you guys decide. And again, if you want the original with the metadata, I'm happy to send you those files. And so let's go ahead and take a look at it. And if you want just the raw version of this, I'm going to upload it too shortly after this, just so you can have that. And you UAP, UFO, conspiracy theorist enthusiasts, you can take it, share it, spread it, do whatever you want to. I'm not really trying to make this go viral so much as just put another piece of the jigsaw puzzle out there for people to take a look at, because one of the things that I find interesting is some of the footage of this object that was seen across the country as the path of totality was traveling. There was a lot of cloud coverage. In our footage, there is no cloud coverage. It was a perfectly clear spot in Cairo, Illinois, to view the path of totality. And so I think that this object being spotted in Arlington and other places, and now Cairo, Illinois, may add to the conversation. So let's go ahead and watch the video that I filmed and that Mona Lucia of MonaLucia.com filmed.
We're missing out on life. It's literally one of the wonders of the world. life. It's literally one of the wonders of the world. Right now. We're missing out on life. It's literally one of the wonders of the world. Right now. Almost over the moon in full totality. I'm currently in Illinois watching it. And as you can see, it is slightly turning into dusk and night. And there we go, folks. It is at full totality right now, right here. Oh my God. If you have never got to experience a total solar eclipse, you are missing out on life. It's literally one of the wonders of the world. It is happening right now as we speak. Right now. Almost over the moon in full totality. I'm currently in Illinois watching it. And as you can see, it is slightly turning into dusk and night. And there we go, folks. It is at full totality right now, right here. Oh my God. If you have never got to experience a total solar eclipse, you are missing out on life. It's literally one of the wonders of the world. It is happening right now as we speak. Right now.
Right now.
Almost over the moon in full totality. I'm currently in Illinois watching it. And as you can see, it is slightly turning into dusk and night. And there we go, folks. It is at full totality right now, right here. Oh my God. If you have never got to experience a total solar eclipse, you are missing out on life. It's literally one of the wonders of the world. It is happening right now as we speak. Right now. It is happening right now as we speak. Right now.
So there you have it. Again, I'm going to upload just that footage here shortly so you guys can take it down and tear it apart and get back to me and let me know what you think it is. And if enough interest over our footage is there, then I'll do one with more context and more weird synchronicities that I just don't have time for right here. So until then, I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope you guys are tearing it apart to let me know what the hell it is that I caught on camera, as well as Mona. So until next time, stay well and live long and prosper. Peace.